Buenos días, buenas tardes, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo te sientes? ¿Cómo has estado? ¿Cómo fue tu fin de semana? ¿Qué hiciste este fin de semana? Because apparently we had fun. En el estudio hoy tenemos a mi querido y adorado amigo Mr. DJ Nash. Por fin vino aquí a los estudios en Ottawa a estarse con nosotros. I should have worn a better shirt. I'm so tired. I'm half asleep. I'm not going to lie to you guys. We had fun last night.
It wasn't bad, man. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Abiertos one more time. We're here. I'm in Ottawa, as you guys could see. We're in the studios, and we're gonna kick it hard today. And we're gonna see what we can talk about.
Definitely, today's going to be something different than what we're used to. I usually have the camera on this side, but today I'm over here with you guys, doing things differently. We're actually in the studio instead of me being at home and him at his home studio. So, yeah, last night was fun. I think we should start with last night.
Last night, it was a fun night, man. Can't complain. It was good. It was vibing. We played. At the beginning, it was a little hard because nobody was dancing, bro.
Yeah, you know what? I found that very weird and awkward because normalmente you go to the club, the first thing you want to do is drink and dance. Plain and simple. Pero anoche didn't matter what we played for what the first hour, 2 hours,
We tried.
hour for
We
the
tried
first hour,
everything.
an hour and a half at least. No
Yeah.
matter what we put, people were just doing them.
They were dancing, but on the tables and
Oh yeah,
on the spot. I don't know what happened that out of nowhere the whole dance floor was filled.
yeah.
I'm like, wow, okay, so we're doing something right now then.
Oh
Bless.
yeah, it was wild because as you guys know, I'm on rotation at TLP once a month, maybe twice, depending how things are and how not busy we are here at the studios. So DJ Nash surprised me because he wasn't supposed to come up this weekend, but then all of a sudden I get a phone call, bro, I'm on my way. ¿Cómo que you're on your way? No manches, what's going on, bro? He's like, I'm on my way. I'm with you this weekend. So it was a nice surprise, very nice, unexpected, but very nice and appreciated surprise because when you don't know, you don't know, and it's nice to have somebody you can vibe with at the club, a DJ you can play with, a DJ you can, at least in my point of view. I don't know how you feel about it, but in my point of view, it's nice to have somebody I can just chill with and not have to have that egotistical maniac next to me or that show off or
Or the boxer.
yeah, 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 yeah. I didn't want to go there, but where some dude doing the Jesus post half the night, or the guy that's touching every button except the play button. What's another one of my favorites? Um, the guy that's hitting on the waitress and not playing music and just puts a mix on.
No. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah, I've
yeah,
seen
yeah.
those.
Or the guy that comes with the playlist.
Oh, that's
The guy that comes with his playlist, and somebody comes up and makes a request, and because it's not on his playlist, he won't play it.
no. We're pretty much filled with music, so whatever you guys ask, it's very rare that we don't have it. Either if I don't have it, I know Mendes will, and if Corona's with us, I know Corona will. So one way or another, we have the music. And
Right.
I think that's part of being a DJ, right? Like the collection of music is just not going in with okay a playlist, like you say, and yeah, we're gonna play demos and what's it called and guarachas, and that's it now.
Yeah.
It's
Last
not
night.
when he goes. It's not a guaracha demo night. You know what I mean? It's a Latin night, so it's like it has to get played a little bit of everything for everybody that's there, right? They could be Dominicans, Cubans, Puerto Ricans, don't care. They want to listen to whatever, man.
And that's the thing. Like, it doesn't matter who shows up to the club. You have to be ready. And if you're having a theme night, this is one thing that gets to me. If you're having a theme night, have the music for the theme night. Si estás diciendo cosas en la noche peruana, bro, have your Peruvian music on point.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do a Salvadorian, a Mexican, freak, if you're doing a hip hop night, have hip hop.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, why are you gonna turn around and advertise or let the club advertise one thing and then you're doing something completely out of left field because you're stubborn, you don't have it, you So many things I can say to this.
And that's how like a lot of people start leaving. You see that like the crowd could be good. It just all depends on the DJ to keep the crowd or not. You know, and once they start leaving, and that means that you're not doing your job right, man. You know,
Yeah,
we've been through that. I've been through that. Like I
we've
have,
done it. We've
we've
done
done
it.
it, and trust me, we learn from it though. You know,
Oh,
we don't want to see the dance floor. We have to play with the music, see what's hitting. Like yesterday, it wasn't dancing, but we got them to dance one way or another. So it's all about just organizing yourself and having a little bit of everything. If you're going on a Latin club, man, a Latin club is not only one genre, man. There's salsa, merengue, bachata, cumbia, reggaeton, dembow, then whatever you guys want to listen to is
Next
there.
thing you know, you're playing cuenca, you're playing fucking cumbia sonidera,
Oh yeah.
quebraditas, zapateadas.
Oh yes, it was fun though. Me,
That time was fun.
I haven't seen a crowd like react to the music and everybody's like on point, like choreography, yo.
Yeah,
They're just
yeah.
going around and doing the whole square dance. It was actually interesting watching that.
You've never seen that, eh?
No, no, not even in Toronto. Like I know I've been in Alliance and that, but I've never seen that.
Yeah, no, it's fun to see, and that's why I try to hold off. I know some people request it, lo piden bien temprano, son llegando, ya quieren payaso rodeo or ¿cómo se llama la otra? Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. Can you tell I'm not awake? And this is becoming a trend here. This is becoming a trend every time we record that I'm not awake.
We should record later on in the day.
If we start recording later on in the day, you know what's gonna happen?
I'm too tired.
Eso. So you know that sleep
Instead of I'm not sleeping. I'm tired now.
yeah, no joke. But la onda is with songs like that. I know some people request it. Lo piden súper temprano y you know, algunos se molestan de que no se les pone, de que esto y que lo otro. But you know what? Your DJ has an understanding of what he's doing, or should.
Yeah. I just hate when people come with their cell phones and they're like, "Hey, can you play this? Come on, man."
Bad Bunny, Bad Bunny. No, you know what? Last night this was the first time. Te lo juro. Desde que el conejo salió, this is the first time de que no me pidieron el conejo.
Actually, I haven't even played on it.
No, last night we didn't play a single Bad Bunny song.
You're right.
It was hilarious. Toda la noche, and it's not that we boycotted the guy or nothing. No salió. It was it popped into the head. And you know what I got? Maluma. I'm like, what?
Yeah, they did ask for
Yeah.
Maluma a lot yesterday. They asked when I was playing. They asked when you were playing. So yeah, man, Maluma
Yeah.
I guess was hitting hard yesterday.
Pretty Boy was a big deal last night. And the funny part is we only did one Maluma song.
Oh, that's true. Just here and there, but no, not often.
No, it wasn't because it didn't go with the vibe last night.
Yeah.
Didn't go with the vibe. His music is great, and but I think it was Kachimba or something like that. The one that we played last night.
Yeah.
But apart from that, we kept away from it, and it's not because we didn't want it; just didn't go. Um, but I do have to say something, and I think you'll agree with me on this. We've been doing this for a long time. One of the
a little bit here and there.
one of the things that gets to me, and I'm not making anything out of this. I'm not, I swear to you. One thing that gets to me is when people don't tip your waitress.
Oh.
And you don't tip the bartender. I mean, the bartender, we're in Ontario. I'm not going to fight you that much. In Quebec, you have to. But your waitress, you're spending 100, 200, 500, $1,000 on a stupid bottle, and you can't drop her a 20.
Nah. No, that's just wrong. They're working for that money. So no, man, that's just wrong because they are giving you the service. They are giving you whatever you need. They're serving you. At least throw them something, man. You're spending already enough money. Like $20 not gonna kill you.
Exactly. Like, no son
$10
tacaños,
not
man.
kill
Like,
you,
straight up. Help the poor girl out. If it's a dude, help him out too. Like, at the end of the night, they're running around for you.
Yeah. So you go have fun.
Exactly, and you're vibing, and algunos te hacen hasta un bailecito. Even the dude last night, I was laughing because he brings his bottle out, and le dicen the guys at the table because it's a pure guy table. They're like, "No mames, güey, y el baile." Dude grabs a little light and starts doing his own little thing.
I seen that.
Why not? Why not? You know what? Give him the damn tip. Give him the damn tip.
Because he deserves it. If he did a dance for them and all, he deserves a tip, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? Those guys that were there at that table, I know them. They've come a lot. They were actually hanging out with us at the end of the night. Shout out to Mr. MMA fighter.
Yeah, nice guy. Honestly, I would have thought that he would have been between all that rumble.
We'll get to that in a second. We'll get to that in a second,
Yeah.
step by step. But honestly, they tipped. They tipped the dude. They had fun, and none of them like there's no innuendos, nothing in between.
No, they were actually pretty chill.
They
Because I
were
was
there
talking
to
to one
have
of the
fun.
guys outside, for a smoke. And yeah, man, they were pretty chill. That's why we were talking after too. Like that group was good.
Yeah.
Of course, you always gonna have the odd one, you know.
And that's the thing. It doesn't matter what you're doing, where you're going. There's one group, un grupito,
That's it.
una persona. Or I'm sorry to bring this name up, but una pinche Karen.
It's true.
Like, you know what? We have to
Kevin,
live.
Kevin, not Karen.
Yeah. Yo, pobrecito Kevin.
Bro, man, that was crazy. I haven't seen that in a while.
So we're gonna jump a little bit, and then we'll get back to the party. Yeah, we're going back and forth today. You know what? Shout out to Timmy's for keeping me awake. Hopefully, Timmy sponsors us.
I have to go for extra large,
Timmy's.
yo.
Timmy's, I love it.
Extra large, triple for every morning. It helps you.
You know what? I'm a steep tea kind of guy. I'm not a coffee guy anymore. Timmy's sponsor us. Just saying. Just saying. Pero no, no, honestly, ¿sabes qué es lo que yo más detesto de ir a una discoteca as a guest, as a DJ, as a performer, whatever you want to call it? Los pendejos que no se controlan y se ponen a pelear. I can't stand that. If you're going to go to a place, doesn't matter where you're going, yo, show respect, man.
It's just that sometimes I guess alcohol takes over them. That to the point that they could be chilling the whole night, but like something just triggers them, and bro, it just goes off. I'm not gonna, be a hypocrite. Yeah, I've been in some club fights and all that. Yeah, but that's when you're younger. But you see those people like they're almost the same age as me, or us, as us, and they're still going like that. They're still fighting. They're still, you know, over little things. Probably we don't know what was the cause, but I mean, is it really that bad to fight? Did it really hurt you that bad to actually go and fight him, or you
Is it
know,
necessary?
that's the word. It's necessary, right? I don't think so. I don't know, man. I'm telling you, like I did cool down like a lot, and what helped me a lot in that sense was martial arts. It just makes me realize, like, you know what? Because if I fight, I could really fuck someone up. You know what I mean? And I don't want to do that.
Well, it's not worth it. It's
It's
not
not.
worth going to jail. Or in some aspects, last night I was laughing because, okay, you know what? You're at a bar. You guys have beef about whatever else because it wasn't had nothing to do with the club.
He was between two guys.
Como siempre, pinches pendejos. You know what? I'm trying to control my language because according to my kids, I need to learn not to swear. Especially my godson, he's telling me not to swear. So I'm trying to be good. But these mothers were fighting over a woman.
Well, usually most fights happen because of over a woman, bro.
I get it. I get all of this. But bro, if you're and I know I'm gonna upset some people here. But if you're a woman, si tu mujer, te anda quemando el rancho. If she's cheating on your ass, is she yours?
She's everyone's.
Bro, if your woman, whether it's your wife, your girlfriend, your lover, your mistress, your whatever, mi hermano, you need to understand this. If she's cheating on you right now and you found out about it, how many other times has she done this? Why are you with her? Why are you trying to defend your manhood? You got no manhood.
No.
Let it go. She's not with it. For whatever reason she did what she did, why? Why are you there?
Yeah, because he got wild, bro.
Bro, dude was losing it.
He got wild. Not only him, people that he was with. I've seen some bottles cross, and
It just made no sense because The other group was having fun doing their own thing. The guy that the woman cheated with, they were vibing, doing their own thing. Done. There, you know what? They showed up, didn't even acknowledge the other crew. And it's not even crew, it was two pinches pendejos that are hot headed. Bro, if my apparent girl, lady, wife is cheating on me, está la puerta. Fuck you. Why are you gonna waste your time with that?
It's true.
Can't even call her a lady. But you have, before I even say that, before I even regret saying that, you have to remember what are you doing to feel hurt?
That's a big question.
Because you know what? Sometimes the ladies have a reason why they're doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
But at the
Like,
end of the
what
day,
did you do wrong? What's causing for her to do that? I know it's not an excuse, but I mean, there's always a why. There's always a why they're gonna do it. There's always a reason. So what is it that he did wrong? We don't know, right? But what is it that he did wrong for his wife to do that? Or she's just, I'm sorry to say like that, or she's just a hoe and she's just sleeping with anybody that she goes. So I guess you really have to see put yourself in that position, like for him, right? To see, okay, she's cheating me, but what did I do wrong?
mhm.
What did it lead for her to do that? Is she just a hoe? Did she did it once, only once, or all that stuff, right? But at the end, cheating is cheating.
And that's the thing. We have to look at the bigger picture. We can't just look at one aspect.
No,
What went wrong? Where did it go wrong? Why is it going wrong? How is this going to get fixed?
that's it.
Because at the end of the day, gentlemen, we're humans.
Yeah,
And ladies, you know what? We're humans. Plain and simple. No matter what the reason is, why get to violence?
no point, man. There's no reason. At the end, anything could happen. Gets arrested just for fighting a guy that, yeah, he slept with your wife. But I mean,
But forget arrested. In some of these people's lives, some of these gentlemen, quiero que lo pienses y que lo digas bien. What if you get deported?
that's see, there goes. That's the consequences that you have on your choices, man. Like that's what people don't get. We all have choices, and we all have the consequence that comes with it. They could be a good one or a bad one, but I mean, we always have to be sure about the choices that we make. He made that choice. You know, she made that choice to sleep with the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it's just
There's,
choices.
there's no way around it. Like, you know, you're a consenting adult. Sabes que le estás quemando el rancho a tu marido. Sabes muy bien lo que estás haciendo. And don't come up, lady, and say, "Oh, but he tricked me." No, 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 no. You got drugged? Okay, let's do a blood test. It'll come out. Plain and simple. Pero que vengas y que me digan some guy tricked you.
No,
Oh,
I'm sorry, but women usually cheat because they have something that happened to them. They have a reason to do it. It's their feelings that goes in between. They thought about it. Probably shit happened. She's just like, I'm gonna get back to him, and boom, she does it. It's just that's what I think. Women when they cheat, with feelings. They think about things through. They're like, oh yeah, he did this to me, and I'm gonna do this to him, or he's treating me like this, so I'm gonna sleep with someone, right? So, which is it's messed up. But some women do act like that, like it's just, oh yeah, you're doing this, I'm gonna do 10 times worse, and I'm gonna sleep with your best friend.
right? Like at the end of the day, if your relationship is getting to that level, him or her, pa que seguir?
Mhm.
Like, and this is coming from two hotheads.
Straight.
Plain and simple. This is coming directly from two hotheads that whatever happens, happens, and we'll deal with the consequences. But if we're able to understand and pull back and put 2 cents and say, you know what, no vale la pena, why are
That's it.
you doing it? That you're apparently level headed.
Because it's not level headed.
We know
No,
this,
it's
but
not.
¿Quién soy yo para pelearles en sus creencias, right?
Cada uno con sus creencias, and that's it is. That's what it is, man. We
Or
can't
like,
really fight with their beliefs, you
listen,
know.
I say it this way now. I will continue to say it. Even Nash was laughing at this. Cada loco con su moco y cada quien con su bien.
That's it.
We're not going to tell you how to live your life or what to do, but just think a little, just a little bit. We're not young cats. We're not old. No somos verdes tampoco. Trust me, we're not. Like that's one thing I'm proud of. Like that's one thing I'm very proud of the team. Los tres tigres que andamos heading all of this, we respect our partners. Well, I don't have a partner right now, but estos cabrones respect their wives. And that's one thing I'll give the two of them. Doesn't matter where we are, what's going on. No, and you know what? I'll be the first one to say it. I pushed some buttons when I first started getting to know Corona, and he bluntly says to me, "No, man, it's my wife. I'm not going to lose my wife."
No.
And you know what? That humbled me and made me very happy because any guy, any guy that's not committed, that doesn't care, that's not true, would take the opportunity that was handed, not handed, but came about.
Yeah.
And you know what? The guy was stood straight up and was like, "Bro, we don't play games like that." And that to me brings a lot of value. And I'm not talking monetary bullshit like a lot of people are gonna think, but that brings a lot of value to heart. Somebody you can trust, somebody you know you can be around, you can grow with. That's family. That's not a friend anymore. And that's one thing, even Nash. I've seen him and his wifey go through thick and thin and thin and thicker. And both of them are built now. But realistically, you know what? I give it to the two of them. I talked. He knows I've talked with his wifey, and I'm straight up full respect because I really like the lady. With me, she's been great. I apologize for forgetting you that one time, but Gil, I won't deny it. So, for those of you that don't know, I've had a couple of bad concussions. I've had a washing machine fall on my head.
I didn't know about that one, bro. How did that happen?
So, I won't name names, but I was.
Sister?
No, that's gay. No, not even.
Mom?
So,
Son?
no. So, my dad calls me and he says, "Mijo, tengo un problema, blah, blah, blah. I can't." And your brother injured his back. So, doing the good son thing, you go over to help your parents. Good, doing the good kid. Forget son or daughter. So, fine. I normally don't like helping my dad out because my dad's my dad. And we're men. But ese día, I'm like, you know what? Pobrecito el viejo. He needs the love. He needs the fucking help. Let's go. So, certain somebody that I was dating had somebody help me, and that person, their strength gave out when we were bringing up the washing machine up the stairs. All of a sudden, everybody starts yelling. I look up. Whoa!
Oh.
I went literally from having the thing hit me, denting the fridge behind me. That's how hard it hit me. To boom to the ground, and I was like, oh. I couldn't. I didn't know nothing. Went to the hospital. The first doctor we saw literally said to me, "You're good. Get out of here." As I'm about to leave, I go to stand up, and I can't even stand. I'm going doing one of these.
Oh.
Another doctor sees me. It's like, "You're not going anywhere." I'm like, "No, your stupid friend there just told." And I went off. I will admit it. I lost memory for about 6 months. It was one of the hardest moments I've had to go through in my life. And in the mornings, I couldn't remember who I was, where I was. I knew my name, and I had an idea what I was doing with my life, but I couldn't remember anything for work. My driver's license was taken away from me because I couldn't drive. Every morning, the lady that I was dating at that time, and I'll give it to her, she was great in that sense. she would have to be on pins and needles because she could get up and try to wake me up, and my fist flying because I don't know who the hell's talking to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, it was a rough moment. It was literally one of the roughest. Well, not one of, but it was a rough moment of my life. And for 6 months, I would I couldn't even remember my son's name.
Yo, kid.
Yeah, my like they would come up and hug me, and I'd be like, hi, who is this?
That's messed up, you know.
Imagine going up to your teenage daughter that's starting through those discovery years. Instead of being able to hug her because you love her and you know who she is, you're just hugging her because she's a kid that needs a hug.
Wow. How
Yeah,
long ago did that happen?
6 years ago,
Ooh, bro.
7 years ago. Yeah, 6, 7 years ago, bro. It was nuts. Like it got to the point that in the mornings when she would wake me up, she would have to remind me of everything that what I was doing and uh, leave me notes how to use a microwave. Fucking talk me through if I had appointments and who was going to be driving me. My mom had to drive me around.
Wow.
And it was weird because the first couple of months, my mom would drive me to an appointment. I'd be like, "Thank you, miss."
Oh
Literally,
my god, bro.
yeah.
That's awesome. That's crazy.
My sisters would go with us, and my sisters would have to like literally hand walk me around because mm-mm,
You didn't know where you were standing.
didn't know what plunger I was in. I didn't know. I knew my name, and I couldn't see the light. I couldn't stand loud noises. I would start crying for no reason. I would get emotionally weird, like I mean, extremely weird. At one point, I remember. Now I remember somebody from the company that I was working at the time saw us because I was starting to get. At this point, it was already about 3 months into it, and little things were starting to click in. And my mom went to go pick me up because here in Ottawa they have it's called was it for the Glebe? I think it was for the Glebe. So it's a huge flea market. It's a huge garage sale. It's an entire community. It's like 10 blocks in every radius that you go that's doing a freaking flea market. So my parents decided to pick me up and take me out. And this lady from work tries to get my attention, and I got scared because I didn't know her. She knew my name, and I didn't know her.
That's crazy, bro.
My parents put me in my car, and they're like, in their car actually. And my dad's trying to hold on to me. I'm like, I don't know who she is. Why is she talking? He's like, it's okay. She knows you from somewhere. And then she started yelling. Apparently, she was yelling out that she worked with me. And I'm like, I don't know who she is. I literally had no idea who she was.
How long did it take for it to go down or to get
Um,
back like into like reality?
at about my 5th month, and this is gonna be something I think I've let it out maybe once or twice. About my 5th month, I got a call for me to DJ an event, and I had done this for many years. So the organizer from Latin Sparks called me to DJ because I had done it the year before, and I've done it a couple of years already for them. And I just said yes. I took the call, como que si nada, and everybody that was around me was like, "What are you doing?" But because I was flowing and I knew what I was talking about and I knew exactly how everything was, and we started sending emails, como que si nada. As the date was getting closer, I called my doctor. I'm like, "Listen, this and this is happening. What do you recommend?" He says to me, "It's going to be loud. It's going to be loud. That can hurt you." have you tried doing anything at home? I said to him, I don't know if I can DJ. So he says to me, try it and see me in a week. So I started, they set up my turntables because I was still using turntables back then. Set up my turntables, and I had somebody connect everything because I had no idea what I was doing. Te lo juro, I did not know how to connect anything.
Wow.
I didn't even know how to run Serato.
Mm.
So eventually I got Serato. I started, doing the YouTube thing, and a couple of friends called me, and I wouldn't really tell them much. Some of them would laugh at it because I would ask them, how do I set up a cue? How do I set up this? How do I set up my points? I hear you, and they would be like, bro, you've been doing this for years. What's wrong with you? But I wouldn't say anything because I was scared of being ridiculed.
Of course.
So I did it, and I started getting louder and louder and louder at home. And then all of a sudden, a friend of mine let me two 15 tops, powerful 15 tops, to the extreme that where we were living at about 3 blocks over, they could hear us.
Mm.
And I got in trouble because it was too loud, but whatever. And it wasn't affecting me anymore. But I couldn't mix. I was just listening to loud music and vibing. I couldn't even dance because if I started dancing, it's like everything inside was just shaking. And
Were you diagnosed with vertigo, if anything? No.
I was diagnosed with you name it.
Oh, wow.
Like,
Because I heard vertigo is not fun, bro.
no, it's not. It's not because you try to stand up and all of a
And
sudden,
everything is just.
oh yeah, you're just doing one of these.
Mhm.
You're standing straight, but everything else is going like this. Y
My
miras
mom
el
had
cuarto.
vertigo. She lived down the stairs and she hit her head.
Hmm.
And well, the vertigo, I guess, it's because of the inflammation in your ear, right?
Mhm.
So I'm that in one side, like as soon as she gets up, bro, she was laying in bed for a couple of days, actually a few days, and everything like it's not like a small spin. She says it was like the whole
Yeah.
thing spins, and like you can't even hold yourself
No.
because it's very crazy. And once the inflammation went down, um, what's it called? He actually got better.
It still stays with you for a while,
Yeah.
but yeah,
But he got
you're able to
better.
start living.
Yeah, but then he could come back anytime though. That's the worst part. And I did came back to her for like a day or two, and then she was okay. Just you have to watch it.
Yeah,
But
bro.
it's not fun. What I seen with my mom happen, and people that told me my brother-in-law had it too. So it's just not that it's not fun, man.
So, oh no, it isn't fun. I don't care what anybody says. It's not fun. So the week of, I talked to my doctor, and my doctor says to me, "If you want to do it, do it." But I can't recommend it.
Hmm.
I said to him, "Yeah, but I've been doing this and this and all this to me. I can't recommend it. But let's see what happens." So I'm watching videos and trying to recoup everything. And at this point, I haven't said anything to the guys from Latin Sparks at all. I could have ruined their night, like literally. We took a cab down, set up. They actually set up because they have an entire crew that sets everything up for you. You pretty much do nothing. I don't know if it's still the same, but that's how it was when I was working with them before. And the bands went on and everything, and then all of a sudden, my one of my, well, he's not close anymore, but he used to be a close friend, MC Jammy Z. For those of you that know him in the Ottawa area, amazing MC. I would like to say he's our version of MC Bacon, Locos Cabrones, straight
Big
up.
up MC Bacon.
And he's like, bro, do this, do that. He starts encouraging me, but I'm not saying much. And then all of a sudden, things start vibing, music's going, and I'm vibing with it, bro. That night, things are popping back in, and it's just flowing in. Everything is flowing in. I'm able to mix. I'm able to do cuts. I'm able to do blends, como que si nada. Finished the night. The night was a success. We were still on Spark Street. That was the last year they were on Spark Street too, and everything went perfect. Everything went perfect. We enjoyed it. Y me dice one of the ladies that was a customer of mine. Said, when are you coming back to work? Blah blah blah. That Monday, I got my notice that I was fired.
What?
Yeah.
I guess sometimes your what you love, it just brings you back to life.
Oh, bro, I
You know what
was.
I mean? It's just that feeling of doing it again and getting into the thing, even though all that stuff that happened, but just like the love of music, the love of your job, because you love doing this, bro. You love music. Ever since I met you, like music, DJing, that's your life. And just imagine that, even though as sick or as bad as you were, you tried it and you did it. Because that same love brought you back to it. You know what I mean? It's just the same love of music. It's like it just gave back to you. The same love that you give, you know, that music just brought you back.
Well, like you know, I don't tell too many people this. I've been doing since I have memory. There's been music in my life.
Hmm.
There's music is everything to me. I can't live without music. I don't know how some people can go an entire day in silence without music, without feeling that, that vibe, ese calor que la música te trae.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, that revived me. Second time I got a concussion.
Okay, in my life, I think I only got a concussion once. But that was, bro, honestly, it was the stupidest way of getting one. Uh, like, I had a friend, like a childhood friend. So it was like we're teens. We went to a New Year's party. Guess where?
I'm
In the
scared.
building of on the corner of Gin and Finch. You know those buildings right across the mall. Right? We're there. Cool. No, everything's cool. It's cool.
Yeah,
Right?
okay.
No, everything's cool. Like we left. They came to pick us up. The car is like waiting for us in the corner. So we're going to the
Yeah,
to the grass.
car.
Right?
Oh,
We're going to the grass, but it was winter. Fuck, it's winter, bro. So I'm trying to go shotgun. Right?
ay,
So I'm
pendejo.
running. My other boy is like, at that time he's running too, like, trying to get it. Bro, I cut. There's a big pile of snow. I jumped the snow, bro. It was ice on the other side.
Qué pendejo.
Bro, I just jumped. I landed. I slipped right on the ice, bro. All I remember, everybody, like everybody. That guy was there. His sister, the sister's boyfriend, all around me. I'm like, where am I? He goes, we're in Jen and Finch. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing in Jen and Finch? And he's like, oh, we came to party. I'm like, party? Bro, I couldn't remember nothing. And they tried to lift me up. My legs felt like spaghetti.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't walk. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? I can't walk. And yeah, man, I went back to his house and his uncle, he was a doctor. He's like, no, you're not sleeping tonight. He goes, you can't sleep. You hit your head pretty hard because you can't sleep. So, bro, they're partying and I'm awake like until like 7 in the morning the next day, bro. Yeah, man, that's the only concussion that I had on the first concussion, bro. It's not fun.
You're gonna laugh at this one. So, for the company I work at, I've been with them for many years, on and off. And I'm in a building downtown where I work maintenance work, electrical work, whatever's needed by the company. I'm in an electrical closet going through some things. I normal, you try to be a little careful, whatever. No, gran pendejos in a rush because you know what? It's the weekend's coming up. I got
It must have been a Friday, huh?
Oh yeah, it was on a Friday, and I've got gigs lined up the whole weekend. Like we're busy. I'm busy. Don't care. Let's go. I come up, pero corriendo. ¡Fua! Me corto la cabeza. Still have the indent. Okay. Me corto la cabeza. It went para abajo. My staff had to come and rescue me because they couldn't leave unless I signed them out.
Are you bleeding in the floor?
Bro, there's blood on the floor. I'm on the ground like this. Half body. No te miento. Okay? I have to show you. I see. Half body's in the closet, half body's hanging out. So this is all you see. Okay? Legs hanging out, and the rest is in the freaking closet. All of a sudden, one of the girls comes and she's freaking out. I know all she speaks is in French, but she found me, and she's yelling and screaming, and I'm like, I'm not at work. Why can't I sleep? Like, just leave me alone. Why do I have to have these nightmares? They finally picked me up. Ahí se les costó, como dijera mi abuelito, un huevo levantarme because I was done. My boss came in. He had to rush in from home. They cleaned up the blood. Me llevaron al hospital. Here we go again. And they're like, we're not releasing you. I'm like, what? No way. We can't release you. You're not well. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm well, but I'm getting up and I'm doing one of these.
They're like, you still have the concussion from last time?
Yeah. Like, I'm done. You know how they give you that stupid letter that they're not responsible?
Yeah.
Guess who signed it? I went, put all my events the whole weekend. Couldn't get up Monday morning.
Oh, of course. Come on, all the adrenaline and everything that you're going through, and then you just go out on the whole weekend and party. Basically, party, because that's what you're playing music and everything, and then come back. No, man, of course, Monday you won't be able to wake up.
Bro, Monday, nada que me despertaba.
No.
There's no way. My mom's calling me, work's calling me. They called my parents. They called all my emergency contacts. Nada.
Bro, there's times that your body asks for that nap, for that sleep, for that like. There's times that I come back from work, bro, and I'm so dead tired. I go to sleep and I'm like, open my eyes, close them again, fall asleep, open my eyes, close them again, like back and forth, bro. Like then I actually wake up 1:30. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, one time I fell asleep so hard that I'm like, I see the time, it was like 6 something. I'm like, shit, I'm late to work. Man, it was 6 afternoon, bro.
Yeah. So I said, yeah, bro, I got in so much trouble. Because instead of, throwing that letter out and just getting rid of it, I left it on my counter right at the entrance of the house. Well, the apartment I was living at. My sisters came over to visit to make sure I was okay. And of course, you know which one would find it.
Yep.
Y me empieza a mentar. Lo único que no me dijo fue mi hermanito lindo. Bro, and I'm there. I'm just like,
I don't think he would say that either, but yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm going to hurt you. Oh, be quiet. I can't stand your squeaky ass voice right now. And I remember saying all this shit. And she kept on going. You could have died porque sos tan pendejo. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, shut up. I know you're trespassing. You gave me keys. I'll take them away and say you stole them.
You're trespassing.
Oh, yeah. Like, dude, I just leave me alone at that moment. So, whatever. I ended up getting up. They brought me food, and my mom's freaking out or whatever. And then the third time.
Oh, bro. Good thing you don't fight or nothing, yeah, because confessions are not good, man.
The third time, I'm ashamed.
Okay, so how did that happen?
I knew you were going to say that one. So, we're goofing around, and as you know, while I was living in Toronto, I was selling and delivering fruits and vegetables.
Mhm.
And through that period that you and I didn't talk, somebody decided to whip. Normally, we at the food terminal, because it happens, end of the day, Friday, people are, so they're just throwing the garbage out. People get stupid. So, bad case of mushroom, you're throwing it out. Well, I know so and so, I'm going to whip a mushroom at him. Apparently, there was somebody I didn't like. I mean, they didn't like me. Sorry. Literally, orange. Boom. I'm not kidding you. One of the guys that knows me runs over. He's like,
Was the orange frozen or something, bro?
bro, this orange, a saber que tenía. No, I think it was already dehydrated. You know when they get hard and they're dehydrated?
Oh.
Pero puro tetuntazo, me guapata. Y el gordito se fue para abajo. There was no coming back to that one. And I'm inside my truck because you have to wait for stuff to be delivered to you. Boom. One of the guys comes running over and like, man, you see that man? You see man do this thing to you? I'm gonna kill him. I'm like, leave him alone. No, man, no. I'm like, who was it? No, you're gonna kill him. No, I'm like, dude, who did it? He's like, you know who it was? The guy's howling. Like maybe two or three truck transports over, he's howling. And we can hear him laughing. I go over, I get up, and I'm seeing everything like this, and people are noticing that I'm not well. He's like, it wasn't supposed to hit you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Pero con esa risa that I'm sorry doesn't mean shnikes. I get back to my to our warehouse, and I'm like, guys, I don't feel well. What happened? Here's the support I get from my bosses. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Your truck's loaded. You ready to go? I'm like, I can't see straight. Yeah, yeah. It's only the delivery's only about 10 minutes away. They're gonna offload everything. You don't gotta do anything. I'm like, y'all don't get it. I can't see straight, and I'm literally doing one of these. The secretary comes up and is like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Mm-mm." He's like, "You shouldn't be on the road. You don't look okay." I'm like, "No, thanks." Straight, and they're all laughing this and that. I'm like, "Okay, I'll go do it." But if something happens, it's not my fault. So we're joking and joking. I finally get in the truck. I can't even get up the truck, bro. The owners come out. They're like, "Okay, we saw you in the camera. Give me the keys." They give me the keys and like, just go sit in your car and leave whenever you're ready. Bro, me quedé dormido. Me quedé dormido. They left, shut down for the Friday night. Nobody bugged me. They thought I took a cab home. And next thing I know, I get up and it's Saturday morning.
Man, you slept the
The
whole.
whole, this happened like at maybe 9 a.m. Me quedé, like I literally reclined. No, I went in the back seat. No, me quedé. You remember my red car?
Yeah.
Me quedé dormido ahí. I had a pillow in there. Fuera, papá.
Damn, bro. That orange must have been hard.
Yo, creo que una piedra hubiera sido más suave que esa freaking orange.
Bro, I actually okay. So I got a scar on my head. Because was like we were playing the movies. I was young. I was going to movies. And you know the one Scotiabank Theater?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know the stairs?
Yeah.
The electrical stairs? Like the ones that go up, the
Yeah.
escalators? You know how they have those frames on the side?
Yes.
So I seen 50 cents. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna grab those 50 cents. Bro, I lean down, grab those things, and of course, the escalator is going up. And that corner of those like picture frames I have, bro, they been right on my head. And I'm like, oh, I hold my head. I go all the way. I'm like, yo, I think I'm bleeding. And she's like, no, you're not. I take it out, bro. The blood just starts dripping. And then it's like, I go there and take out. I'm like, excuse me, do you have some band-aid or something? And they're like, oh, did you get cut? I'm like, yeah. He goes, oh, they called the ambulance. And they took me to the hospital. I got some stitches. All for 50 cents, bro.
Yo.
No concussion, but yeah, man, I got some scars.
Bro.
Injuries. I had a lot. As you know, I messed up my ankle last year.
Yeah, yeah.
That one was pretty bad. I was off like for a bit.
Was that 2 years ago?
Yeah, I think it was 2 years ago. No?
Yeah, because
Yes,
that's
2 years
when I
ago.
was still trying to relearn how to walk.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah,
Yeah, everybody was making fun of us because en la misma pierna.
that's true. Yeah, yeah, same leg. And we're like trying to sit on the floor, and he's like, okay, can I check for both?
Oh yeah, so we're in this training thing, and there's moments that they sit you on the floor. Part of the routine is being on the floor, whatever. And literally, la profesora, the coach, whatever the heck you want to call him, looks at the two of us. Is like, really?
You guys are really friends.
You guys like? Did you have to? And she's going at us, and we're both just looking at each other. We're like, "You guys send us a chair to get up, or what?" Because everybody's up and everybody's laughing at us. It doesn't matter what's going on. Everybody's laughing at us because we can't get up. that was cool though.
Then what's another injury? I got injured in a tournament, jiu-jitsu tournament here in Ottawa.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. You must get a lot of injuries through that.
Well, I got two major injuries on that. My knee and my elbow. The elbow happened at a tournament here in Ottawa. I came. I was just. It was probably my third tournament that I competed as a white belt. Bro, I went. I went down for the takedown. I brought him down. He just swept me one on top, Americana, bro. So I was like this, his arm across, and my elbow popped out. All I hear like and a crack. I'm like, I tapped. He let go, right? Then my coach came. They grabbed my arm, whatever he won. But the good thing that happened was that my elbow popped out and popped back in this place. So he didn't like. But now where he goes in, he has to get open because he went in and out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I had to. I didn't get no cast or nothing, but I had to use a brace and just be careful with it.
Yeah. No, that honestly, that's one thing I'm scared of.
And my knee actually, it's still messed up. Like whenever I have to train, I have to wrap it, or else if I move to one side, I just feel like it's kind of off, and all here's a big pop and goes back in, and I just keep going. Or like I could feel it. You know that
I know,
feeling
but
when
vos sos igual que el viejito in the movies. Grabs his kneecap and goes,
that's
no,
it.
no. Ah!
So, but other than that, bro, like I mean, in jiu-jitsu, you just have to control yourself and see when to tap or when not to tap.
Yes.
You know, what I mean, your ego could get a hold of you and be like, you know what, you're not tapping, and then you get fucked up. You know what I mean? Same thing, even when they're choking you, you don't tap, you're gonna go to sleep, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just as simple as that. Yeah, man, it's just taking care of yourself, don't want to tap, and just be careful on who you roll too. Because some are just like,
Some are bestial, bro.
yeah, they don't even care about how hard they're going, if they hurt you or not. So,
And that's one thing I really liked about seeing, ¿cómo se llama el dominicano?
oh, Papito,
Yeah,
Patrick.
Patrick, bro, when I was watching him, I'm like, yo, man's got skill, but he's got respect for the art.
hmm He won't go hard. He'll go hard as well. He'll go hard. Depends how hard you're going. When we roll, like he has more experience than I do, for sure. Like he's a black belt. You know what I mean? But when we roll, like my style and his style is almost very identical. Even though I'm a bigger guy, I could still move like a guy his size, right? So like we really have some great ass fights, man, some great rolls. So of course, you can never beat him, but like, he's just amazing, man. Like a small guy that could put so much pressure, so good at his movements. Yeah, man, it's really good. Seeing him in competitions. Next time when there's a tournament, we're going. Seeing him in a tournament is just incredible, bro.
I would love to see him, honestly. Like, don't get me wrong, Mr. Salvosa, you can tell he loves what he does and he's good at it.
Yeah,
Okay, there's no way around it. Watching you, I admire it because knowing where you were, knowing how, and I'm not knocking on you. Please don't take this negative. But how big you were and how uncomfortable you were, and seeing how you are now and the way you moved, bro, I admire you. I honestly admire you.
thank you.
Same with Mars. Seeing Mars from where he was, the squishy little security guard, well, he wasn't little, but squishy brother that he was, to the powerhouse he is now, bro, I admire the
Yeah,
kid.
man, rolling with him, even for his, well, he got his third stripe as a white belt, so he's very close for his blue belt, man.
There you go.
And yeah, his movement is good. His pressure is like amazing. He's using a lot of those hip movements that honestly, like there's times that when was it? Like last week, I rolled with him a couple times. Like we had the mats at the house. No, there's some moves that like he got me uncomfortable. I got mad. I had to like sweep him and just go at him because He was just being like,
He's
you're being a
learning,
bully.
but you know what? He's learning, and I really like that. It's nice to see this side of him.
What I like about it is that he's the one that decided to go.
Yeah,
Like I brought him in when he was younger. He didn't like it. Cool. I wasn't gonna push him.
you can't.
But yeah, no, you can, man. And once he started working, he got his money. He's like, I want to go back. He found his gym, the gym that uh, is great for him, closest to him, and he has buddies that he could work with. So he's doing good, man. He's training a lot, like at least 3 to 4 times a week. Man, blessed for him, and hopefully when I compete, he could be in the same tournament, and we could just
That'd be nice.
kill it. We won't be in the same category, different
No, no,
belts, but I
obviously,
mean,
but still, it'd be nice.
yeah, and
It'd be nice
that
to see.
that'll be probably the next one. Hopefully, I'm getting back again. I'm just trying to get ready for another tournament. So,
Now, speaking about competitions, I know you've been watching, and I'm hurt, but I'll explain why I'm hurt afterwards. The Olympics, are you enjoying it?
I haven't really watched much, but since the opening, it kind of bothered me a little what they've done. I'm sorry to put it that way, but
So before you say what you're gonna say,
yeah,
let me give you guys a bit of info. Here we're open. We accept everybody. There's no racism. There's no sexism. There's no harassment tolerance about anything allowed with us. Here it doesn't matter what color, what gender, what race, what age. None of that matters to us. We're open, very much so. One of my closest friends, he's a queen. I love going to his shows because him and a few others put on a great show. My cousin, he's openly gay. I love him. I love him to pieces. He's a beautiful human being in my eyes. And I'm not saying this just because he's gay. The kid's got an amazing heart. If he loves you to pieces. If he hates you, he tells you, and that's the end of it. And I love it. I love it that he's that open. My daughter's bisexual. She's probably gonna kill me for all speaking out about her, but there's nothing wrong, and we don't hate on the community. And that's one thing I've made very clear. There's none of this old school macho headed bullshit allowed here. We've all agreed to it because at the end of the day, it's part of human life now. It's part of living our community. It's part of living where we are, not only in the world, but where we are in life. But what DJ Nash is about to talk about, I agree with him. I know I'm going to get some heck. And if you guys want to send an email to complain and let the bosses know, it's info@radioquerico.com. Again, we don't hate on anybody. We don't have any disrespect to anybody. But with what DJ Nash is about to talk about right now, you know what? You got to give maybe not respect, but you do have to respect everybody's beliefs and everybody's choices.
yeah.
So go ahead. I'll let you say what you need to say.
No, just the opening was okay. I mean, you get to see all the countries. I got to see my country that's actually have four athletes going on. You're big up to Bolivia. Let's see what we can do. But it's just the mockery that they've done to the Last Supper, bro. I mean, as we all know, I grew up Catholic, even though I might not agree with a lot of stuff, but like that's how I grew up. The respect that we have on that picture, there's always in a dining room table, and for them to just be okay and make a mockery of that, I find that wrong, though. I mean, why do you have to make a mockery of other stuff, and like especially like religion and a big thing like that? You know, it's not the yes, it has a lot of the LGBTQ to do that, but I mean the Olympics has more fault for letting them do that because I guess everything that has to get done, everything that it's all the performances or whatever, they have to go
It
and get
has
run
to
by
be
a
approved.
major head. So that means that they let that happen. right? Yo, keep it respectful, and no matter what it is, no matter what religion, just keep it respectful. No matter if you're gay, you're straight, whatever you are, you're green, brown, don't matter. It's just keep it respectful and don't diminish a religion that a lot of people will follow. It's the same thing. If we would do something like that to the LGBTQ, man, it'll get bombarded like there's no tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Like I respect the community, but when they go overboard, they go overboard. Like example, they shut me down with my first business of the tattoo because they thought I was someone else. You know what I mean? So it's just they're a big community that they could use that greatness that they have in something better, but they're not. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that I do not agree with the community. You know what I mean? I have respect for them because a lot of my friends, they are LGBTQ, and I respect them because they're like family. But to that point that the community is just making all those good people look bad because they're acting that way. You know what I mean? They don't care about. They're bringing them to school, teaching kids about like from young about all this. That come on, man. That should be like it's not a school thing. You can't be telling them like we all know there's male and female. Now you can't be telling them there's male, female, he, she, blah blah blah. It doesn't go like that. It's just things that we're giving our kids, and they're just trying to just confuse them from now. Like, what do you want everybody to become like that? It seems that that's a plot. You know what I mean? It just I don't agree with a lot of that, a lot of stuff that is been going around, and especially like the Olympics. They just murked it. That was just uncalled for. That was just it's just they're just making a mockery of the religion. Not even
See,
the religion, a mockery of that picture. You know what I mean? Whatever their beliefs is, they shouldn't go to that point. Because if we would make a mockery of them, everybody will be hearing about it.
see, I completely agree with you on a lot of it.
You know?
And some things I don't, and you know that. Like
Mm-hmm.
we're open about it. Whenever I think something's wrong, or the guys think something is wrong, we speak up, and we let it out because at the end of the day, the three of us we have very different points of view on a lot of things, and some
Mm-hmm.
things we're exactly on point with, and that's fine. That's what makes the world go round. I understand that the Catholic religion has been a mockery
Mm-hmm.
in many aspects, not because of the religion itself, but because of some of its leaders, community leaders, priests, maybe even popes, bishops, whatever. I'm not going to deny anything of what was in the
Mm-hmm.
past, and I believe you agree with me on that. I believe even Corona would be with me on that one because you know what? Just like in any religion, there's always going to be some bad apples.
Yeah.
There's been some extremists, some idiots, some people that have made life just not what it should be, and I can respect and understand that. But what I don't understand is if we've come this far to accept each other, if we are at a level now that we're starting to live in harmony, yes,
Mm-hmm.
there's still some ignorant sons of that no matter what you do, they're going to be against it. And then you got the other extreme that you got people that don't respect the community. And I get that. It's unfortunate. And I say it, I'm the first one to say it because I support the community. I am, as I've been called many times, an ally, and I don't do it out of anything but out of love for humanity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but this, I'm not holding it against the community because just like any human being, if you're given an opportunity to do something, you're gonna go with it.
Yeah.
If I'm DJ Nash is given the opportunity to have a wife and sleep around with another 10 women, he's gonna do it because he's being given the chance. Likewise, if his wifey is given the opportunity to be with him and sleep around with 10 other guys, and the opportunity is there, no repercussions, they're going to do it. That's just humanity.
Mm-hmm.
My big thing on this is the Olympics is supposed to be something that brings us together. Doesn't matter race, culture, religion, anything. The Olympics is supposed to be something that unifies us as a human race. To give, to award the best of the best of the best. This is something where it should be a platform where we all are proud to stand up and cheer for our country, our fellow man or woman, our fellow humans. Praise the victors because they deserve it. Not an open opportunity for any religion, any culture, any community to be disgraced, to be mocked, and more importantly, to be put in a way that realistically has no place. Can you imagine? And this is just me speaking out loud. If we as a human race decided to just let everybody bully each other, where would we be at? Where would we stand if instead of us respecting every community and we decide to just hurt? Let me put it even more straight. Can you imagine if we let the machoism from back in the 1920s, 1930s reflourish and make women and children be nobodies? Make little girls feel like garbage because they're not a man. Make little boys feel like they don't belong because they can't be what daddy wants them to be. How would you feel then? Where would we be at? I personally am not going to be bothering with the Olympics. I don't want to hear anything about the Olympics because this is just wrong. And I'm not blaming the community. I'm not blaming the community. And I'll say it again. The community was given an opportunity and they took it. Just like anyone else would. If I give DJ Nash the opportunity to stream naked and he wants to do whatever he wants to do and he believes that's right, he's going to do it.
I don't know about the naked part, but yeah, for sure.
I'm being a bit extreme.
I know. I get what you're saying.
But if you're given an opportunity, you're going to take it. And that's the end of it. Could you imagine if instead of being something done to, like this, of the mockery of the Last Supper, they were to be given an opportunity to mock something of the Muslim community?
No, or just put it this. Yeah, well, that would have been bad. But I mean, if they would have mocked the LGBTQ, what would have happened?
What would happen then?
If that would have been the other way, instead of them mocking like the religion, they would have mocked their sexuality, their LGBT, LGBTQ, the community. What would have happened then? You think the community would have went crazy? Most likely.
What would happen? And here's a big one. What would happen if the Olympics turned around and said, you know what? Here you can only say he or she. Then where do we stand?
Well, that'll be considering that there's so many LGBTQ athletes, um, what's it called, competing, that would actually rub them wrong. And it'll be like an insult to them. But in reality, what do we have? We don't have he and a sheep.
Like at the end of the day, like I said, and I repeat it, here we are abiertos. We're open to everything. We respect everybody equally. But personally, I'm done with the Olympics. Again, I have nothing against the community. The community did what it was allowed to do. But the Olympics should have stopped this. The Olympics should have been able to turn around whoever's running the committee, whoever's running the setup, even if it was just the host country, what's the one that's in charge of this. Somebody should have stepped up and said, you know what? We can't. We'll accept you guys doing a performance. We want you to do a performance because you know what? It's only fair, but there's limits and it shouldn't be allowed. That's where I stand with it. And I repeat, the community did what it was allowed to do.
Because
So,
I mean, the Olympics are the ones that they run everything that has to get said, everything that all the performances and everything. So
yeah,
I mean, yeah, you're right. The community did what they thought it was right. They tried it. They succeeded, and they did it. It's
it's sad, but it's true. And when we can't hold it against somebody or a community, it'd be like saying we Latinos are going to go and start making fun of X amount, XYZ community. And we're going to ridicule them. Oh, no, you guys are allowed to do that. Well, you let them do that. Why can't we?
mhm.
Or having some supremacist group turn around and start demeaning and destroying somebody else because, well, we're allowed. Why not? So that's my 2 cents on it. I'm not going to keep on going about it because
It is what it is, and
what's done is done, but I'm done with the Olympics. I will not be reporting. I will not be bringing anything up. I was a huge Olympics fan for many years because it's supposed to be something that brings the world together. But you know what? The Olympics right now has a lot of explaining to do, and I think the only thing that's bringing the world together is soccer lately.
soccer.
So,
So what's up for soccer now? What's going on for
what's
soccer
coming
now?
next for soccer?
World Cup?
World Cup is coming up soon.
When
soon
is it?
enough.
Next year, no?
I think it's next year or the year after. Isn't it every 2 years?
Isn't that one?
4
Where is
years?
that one gonna be? North America is that the one? No, mistake me if I'm wrong. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Mistake.
I'll mistake you all the time, brother.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Are all the countries in there now because it's so big? It's North America. It's gonna be Mexico, Canada, and the U.S.
Mexico,
So there's
Canada,
still
U.S. Those three countries are in.
yeah, but oh, I don't know. That's what I heard. That a lot of the countries they're not doing the qualifying anymore because they're all in. Like I
No,
think
no,
South
no, no, no,
no,
no. They
they're
still
still
have
doing
to
the
do
qualifying.
qualifying. Yes,
Okay.
still have to do the qualifying. I have to say the odds for my country are looking good for once.
Not for mine, bro.
Los cabrones may not make it past the first round,
Bro,
but it'd be
the
nice.
last time we went to the World Cup was in '94 in the USA, and we did amazing. We had Germany, Spain, and then South Korea.
You know what? You get you.
And Spain, bro, like the main guy got a red card, Echeverri. So everything went downhill from them, bro. But we didn't lose by much. We tied, I think, the 2 games, and we lost one. But we couldn't make it because we need wins. But
So it's in 2026, the World Cup,
okay.
and I don't see anything about Guatemala ever making the World Cup or even qualifiers. So let's leave it at that for now. Antes que me mate.
Just,
Because my mom,
ya me dio pena, dice.
no, olvídate que me da pena. My mom and dad actually watch Abiertos.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Hey, mom.
Yeah, you should see the feedback. Tomorrow, actually tonight when we have dinner, te aguantas.
Oh, no.
No me meto yo en esa.
What did I say wrong? Because, yeah, I don't want to have to.
Mira, all I can tell you is foul language is going to come up.
Oh, fuck.
And
It's abiertos, we're as open as we can be.
I know where I was open as it can be. But, te imaginas? I'm going to let you deal with her.
Just give her a hug and a nice kiss, yo. She'll be happy.
Yeah, in front of my dad, I'll kill you.
Okay. I'll take him too. Just kidding. Just
Timmy's,
kidding.
we're looking for sponsorship. The Abiertos, just saying.
No, I want this one to sponsor as well.
Crown Royal. You really want them? Actually, you know what? Go to the next one. Actually, go to the last one.
Grand Marnier?
Yeah.
You like Grand Marnier?
Oh, I love Grand Marnier. Grand Marnier and
Yo,
I have
if I
some
want,
memories.
if I want a liquor to sponsor us, no lie, Brugal, bro. I have to be Brugal, bro.
You know what? We should set up a meeting with the embassy.
Brugal, bro. Brugal is like that's one of my favorite rums out there,
So you
dude.
remember the story I was telling you about that camp, that cottage trip?
Yes.
Brugal was very much involved in that the first night.
Oh, beautiful. No wonder, bro.
Yep. I'm not gonna get into details because that'll
No,
get me into trouble.
no, but
Um.
that's Brugal is like one of my best
Oh yeah, bro.
rums,
Rico.
man. Yeah,
Yeah,
Rico.
bro. Don't even go. I need to buy a bottle. Keep here in the office.
Yeah. Then what else do I like? Havana Club was always my go-to
I've
until I
never.
found
You know
Brugal,
what?
bro.
Never liked it.
No, those two are my tops. But then, bro, Ashley, no, now okay. There's one that I think it's DJ Khaled's rum, bro. It's a Beijing rum.
Mm.
It's you don't need no chaser for that. When Bacon he came over at the tag, he brought a bottle, bro,
Mm-hmm.
and it was the boom boo or something like that. Bamboo. I think that's what it's called. Bro, it was delicious, man. You could take a shot with no problem. Nice and sweet. It goes in smooth. Doesn't give you that burning sensation.
Boom boo.
Boom boo. Yeah, that's it, bro. Bro, amazing. You should try it. It's a
Um.
little bit more pricier than the regular
I,
rums, no? But it's really good, man.
yo, this guy's playing with a goat in the freaking commercial for Boom Boo. Straight up, mira. I don't know if you guys can hear this or not, but
It's funny because watch it.
no man. Okay, that's hilarious. I've never
That's the
seen
first
that.
time I've seen that. But yeah, that rum is amazing. That rum is good, bro. Like he brought it and we just polished that bottle, bro. Just me and him.
Yeah, but I know how Bacon drinks.
Oh, that's true. But yeah, I was doing his stand and he
Tocino.
brought the whole. How long did it take? Like at least a couple hours, bro. 4 hours, 3 hours.
You know what? Esa noche these two guys call me. I'm already in bed. It's like at midnight, and Bacon starts literally. They start trying to drop jingles to see if I approve any of them. And it's good beats, whatever. And then I was like, mm, yo, this is MC Bacon, blah 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 blah. And they start singing the ABCs,
Oh yeah.
bro.
No, it wasn't ABCs. It was the Canada song. The one that he
Yeah,
goes, yeah, the one that he goes all
all
the
the
provinces.
provinces. Yeah. Man, I'm like, yeah. We'll record that one of these nights, bro. We have to do it. We got to do it. Blah blah blah. I'm like, Bacon, you sure about this, bro? It's gonna work. It's gonna work,
Well, one thing that he said, he actually worded it. We're from Toronto, when?
bro. I love that clip. I still watch it.
It's yeah, it was funny, man.
So before we go, gotta give shout out to the sponsors making this happen. Paradise Paint. If you're looking for your place to get taken care of, paint, wallpaper, and I'm not talking that stuff you buy at Walmart. I'm talking that special edition, $10,000, make my house look like an empire wallpaper. Paradise Paint will take care of you. Hit up DJ Corona on all his socials. He'll take care of it. He is a master at this stuff. You know what? I'll be straight up with you guys. I thought he was kidding. I thought he was joking. I thought he was just being Corona. But bro, this guy, en ese sentido, wow.
Bro, man, I work with him and he's amazing. He's very detailed. He knows his stuff. And if you guys looking for a paint to change your whatever, man, yeah, call him up, man. He's the one. He's the
Definitely.
one, man. He does a good job. He has a just look at his page, man. He has some stuff that he does some crazy stuff, man. Any spray, anything. He does it all. He's done it all. So just check him out, call him up, and what's up, man?
If you're looking at the experience that the Latin Paradise had last night here in Ottawa, hire Empire Sound Crew. The DJs from Empire Sound Crew, DJ Corona, DJ Nash, and yours truly, DJ Mendez. We'll make sure your event is lit, sexy, and more importantly, the dance floor is going to be screaming otra, otra noche, brother, la noche se prendió. So if you guys want that kind of vibe, you want DJs to be just, making your dance floor be what it needs to be. Empire Sound Crew, hit us up on the socials. You'll be able to get all the information you need. Ink by Blin.
Yeah,
We
you
need to
still
get
need
that
the
logo up there. You still haven't sent me the logo.
I'll send that to you today,
I
though.
need that logo
Right
today.
here.
We'll put it up. Make sure you guys get your ink done. I've got my ink done. I need more ink. We're already starting discussing maybe the gorilla. I'm getting me fun for the gorilla, but
He's gonna get it all his back. Watch it.
mi madre. But definitely, we're gonna put the gorilla somewhere on my body. Maybe in a place where the gorilla crece, se chiquita, crece.
No me va a crecer mucho.
Hey, no importa cuánto crezca, mientras crezca. So make sure you hit up Ink by Blaine, located in the GTA for all your tattoo needs. Man's got talent. He's able to take care of everything. Doesn't matter what shade of color your body is. He's got the shade that you need for you.
And if you don't want to calm down, and I'll go to you. I travel, so I'll go to you anytime you guys need something. Just holla, holla, holla. And don't forget to follow at Radio Que Rico and all the platforms. Just follow us. And don't forget to click the subscribe button because that's what's gonna help us out, man. And you guys don't miss nothing of Abiertos. So just don't forget that, la campanita.
That's right, mi gente. Make sure you guys are following us all las redes sociales. Que estás aquí con nosotros, gozando, bailando y haciendo lo que, bueno, estos dos locos y el loco de Corona que ahorita, I think he's hungover. Con el mensaje que nos mandó, I think he's hungover. We literally every Sunday morning I send a message to the guys, or the guys send me a message. We record it the same time every Sunday because, well, that's when we're available. It airs on Tuesdays. Yes, this is pre-recorded. But like my risas, we know when he's had a good party. We know when he's not had a good party, and we know when.
He's just busy with his girls.
Yeah. Let's leave it at that. Coronita. So, mi gente, no, it's been a pleasure. Gracias por estar con nosotros otra semana, disfrutando, escuchando las locuras nuestras. And again, I want to make it very clear, we are not against any community. We accept and love everybody. We accept and appreciate everybody's choice and decision, everybody's views, because we all have our own right to have our own view. We do live in Canada. But you know what? Speaking about living in Canada, before I forget, did you hear what? I'm not a fan of the guy, but did you see the video and did you hear what Mr. Ford said?
No, the only thing I heard is about that you don't have to what's it called for your license plates.
Este huevón, you're behind on times.
Oh yeah, bro. Like no, because that's the last thing I heard. So he's actually on the camera saying that you don't have to renew your license plates. You don't get renewed all by itself at no cost. I'm like, God bless.
Not by yourself. You gotta go.
No more. He does it automatically now.
Mi madre.
Yeah. So now he just there's no charge. You'll do it automatically unless you have tickets or anything that you have to pay.
Oh, so I'm still gonna have to go in.
Yeah, well, me too.
Mi gente, you know what? He said something this week that I appreciate a lot. As an immigrant, and I think you'll agree with me, Nash, we come to this country for something better.
Yeah.
We come to this country looking for a better future, for a better life. Some come running away from whatever the country is, whatever negativity, whatever violence, whatever prejudice there is in their country. Pero he was right with what he said. If you ask me, don't bring it to Canada. Leave it back home. We're not in any one of our countries. We're in Canada. It's nice that the government allows us to be open, that we're allowed to do our festivals, that we're allowed to promote our culture, that we're allowed to still have our beliefs. There's no need for the violence that's happening in certain cities. There's no need for that racial warfare that was happening in whatever country that you came from to continue here. If you're a macho headed dude and you're living in Canada, I think it's time for you to go back. If you're one of these guys that beats women, beats children just because, you shouldn't be here. If you're bringing your issue, your racism, your political anger, why are you here? If you're fleeing from it, leave it alone. If you've come here, you know what? I know I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, but I agree with Ford. You're here, you're in Canada. Let it go.
En el país que estuvieses, haz lo que vieses. That's something that I learned very young.
I know that this isn't what we normally talk about, and I try to keep out. We all try to keep away from politics. We fight from talking about politics and religion because 99% of the time they're bad. And those can bad in a bad way. It's just we're not a political or religious based anything here. However, I agree with Ford. This time, I don't agree with the guy with most of the things he says or does. But this time I have to agree with him because, bro, senor, senora, lady, mister, whatever you want to call yourself, queen, leave that shit where you came from. All these protests, all this stuff, what does that have to do? And please help me understand this. I really want to understand this. I'm actually asking for help to understand this. How is that benefiting us? Again, I don't agree with a lot of the political things that are going on in our country or the help that's being given to other countries or a lot of things. I'm going to be blunt. There's a lot of things, and I believe DJ Nash and Corona are on board with me on this one. But at the same time, we're in Canada. You come here for a new life. Enjoy your new life.
And not continue the same old one that you have.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
So that's my 2 cents. That's my emotional moment for the day. Anything else you'd like to add on today, Mr. Nash?
That's actually pretty right on. And yeah, man, we don't discriminate no one. We're pretty open with everyone. We'll treat everybody the same because I mean everybody gets has to get treated the same way. There's no yeah you're better you're that no man. Everybody gets treated the same way. We respect each other. We respect anybody that comes around.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no matter who you are, what color you are, what sex you are, we're gonna respect you. We're gonna give you the same respect that you give us back. Now you try to be ignorant. Trust me, that's not gonna work with us. But we do bring all the respect as much as we can give because we want to get the same respect back, right? And that's right. That's how it goes. You give to get. So I mean, yeah, and what you said en el país que estuvieses a lo que vieses, like, you live here, adapt on the way of living here. I mean, you can't be doing a lot of stuff that you've done back home or they've done back home. You can't do it here. You know what I mean? Or if you can't, don't extend, but like you can't be doing a lot of stuff like that. I know it's a multicultural country and all, but there's certain stuff, right? I mean, it's hard. It must be hard,
Mm-hmm.
trying to adapt something that you're not really know what's all about. I'm sorry to say like that, but they're probably ignorant on the way of living here, and they don't know any better. But you know, they have to understand that they are in another country. It's not their country, and things are not gonna get done the way they've done it before. Things will change. Things are changing. Um, Yeah, we're in a great country, man, and a lot of people are thinking that, and, they're not taking that into consideration. This is a great country, clean country, you know, way better city, especially Toronto, than
Hey,
Ottawa too. Okay, it's clean, and any city here is like a lot of better than the states compared to some cities in the states is really bad, man. And I mean, but other than that, just I mean, adapt. It's something hard for a lot of people, but just try to adapt on the way of living here, and then everything will be okay,
with all that being said, mi gente,
man.
I'm gonna give you the peace. Right? Nash is gonna
Peace.
double piece you. But it's come to that end of the show. We got to get going. We've got another recording to do. We've got people to see. Don't forget, don't forget, don't forget, don't forget. August 31st and the 1st, the boys will be at Carnival Berry Latin Fest. And yours truly will be in Ottawa as expected, as talked about. We're going to be at Latin Fest on September 1st. We're going to be taking care of the vibe outside. DJs, MCs afuera, and whatever happens inside with the food and the artists in there. No me venga así now, because I'm going to be vibing with you outside in the heat. Hopefully it doesn't rain. And DJ Nash and DJ Corona are going to be interviewing everybody. Everybody. La Silla Caliente is coming back sooner than later. Románticamente Tuyo is coming back.
It's sooner than later. And great stuff coming up, and yeah, we'll bring it back, man. I know you guys are missing that, so you guys want to get nice and romantic, a nice cuddle with your partner, yeah. Don't
Wait,
worry.
wait, 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 wait. Before I forget, I haven't even told you this. I haven't even told you
What's
this.
up? What's up? What's up?
Radio Que Rico is going international.
Oh, even better.
Radio Carrico is being picked up by another streaming service, so we'll provide that information to you guys. But why are we going international, apart from being online and all of that? In about 2 weeks, we're going to have a new addition to Team Carrico DJs out of New York.
Big up.
We're going to have a new DJ showing up and starting to take care of the Friday 8 o'clock mix, 8 p.m. Um, Kevin DJ Guitz decided to part ways with us. And cuando menos lo esperas, llega alguien tocándote la puerta, and he's a good DJ. You get to see him. He's been in Ottawa a couple of times. He's been in Toronto for a couple of festivals. So, FYI, brand new show coming up. El Despelote.
I like that.
Yeah, El Despelote. I'm not going to give you guys more information, but he's a seasoned and international DJ. He doesn't play just in the States. He doesn't just come up to Canada. He was actually at the Galapagos a couple of weeks ago. Um, he was in Ibiza actually a couple of months ago.
Okay.
So the guy gets around. Que la mujer no oiga eso porque no también. But he does get to, yeah, good things are coming. Radio keeps on growing. And do us a favor. Do us a huge favor. Hit that follow. Hit that subscribe. Follow us on todas las redes sociales. You will not regret what's coming up. And be here with us now from the ground up. September, we're going to be celebrating our 1 year anniversary. Possibly once in Toronto and once in Ottawa. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver qué locura pasa.
Now, don't forget, August 24th, Nubo. Yours
August
truly,
24th,
birthday.
Nubo.
We'll be celebrating August 24th. Remember, Nubo.
DJ Nash ese día no se va a recordar what's happening.
No, I just remember until then. After that, I don't know what's gonna happen. But that's
He's
they're
gonna
be
remember
celebrating
showing
big,
up.
yo.
He's literally, I'm going to use my coffee cup, but he's going to remember showing up. Cling.
That's it. I mean,
And then,
the next day, he's like, where am I?
oh, I need a soup. Oh, I can't stand this.
But yeah, man, August 24th will be a Nubo. We're not playing there, but we'll be.
Oh, no. We need to have
this is
fun.
a day off, and we're gonna
This,
be
yes,
celebrating.
we need to
that
have
day,
fun.
man. Yeah,
We
that
need
is
to
fun.
have fun. So, guys, the entire team, if you
Come on,
guys
join
come
us,
in,
man. Come on, join us.
you have to come and have fun. Ladies, come out. Come out, because that's going to be models and bottles. And you know what? I hope your lady can be there. I hope Corona's lady can be there.
Oh, for sure.
And if both of them can't be there,
No, we're not going nowhere.
Bueno, ustedes, I'm still gonna show up and have fun. Mi gente, esto fue Abiertos. Gracias por estar con nosotros, disfrutando como siempre, haciendo lo que más nos gusta para ti, para el mundo entero. No te olvides, pégale a la campanita y pégale duro, así siempre estás aquí con nosotros sintonizados, abiertos. Hasta la próxima semana.